Hey Carlos, so as far as feedback on your logo mock-ups and everything, I think the logo itself still needs a little bit of work, but just commenting on the logo in use, when you put it on the shirts, I would probably stick with doing the one solid color as opposed to the red, white, and blue version of it, because on certain colors, like on the green and on the gray and stuff, it doesn't quite look right. So I would probably stick with the monochromatic or the single color version of it, like the black and white that you have here. It doesn't look horrible here, but if you were going to do the logo on the front of the shirt, almost like a polo logo, I would have planned that in the beginning to look a little bit different, because just the layout of it, it looks a little bit bulky for the place that it is on the shirt. And even if you scale it down a little bit, it's still basically just like a circle on the shirt. So I would plan the shape a little bit different from the beginning if you knew that it was going to be as a polo logo on the front side of the shirt there. So like I said, it's mainly, I think the logo itself could still use a little bit of work. As far as making it look like it's actually on the shirt, you did a good job there. So good job with your Photoshop and everything. For the business cards, or actually I'll start with the hang tags first. With the price tags here, it's a nice design, but like something like this and something like this doesn't really fit the style of your company, because you got to keep in mind that it's formal or informal business attire, but it's still for businessmen. So something like this circular pattern that you have here, or like this here, is a little bit more on like the tech grungy end of things. So it doesn't really fit the style that you did for everything else. So I would make sure that you keep a cohesive style and go with more professional over something that's more just design oriented or more stylized like you have here. With the business cards, I don't think I'm too big on the font that you chose, because it looks a little bit like retro tech kind of. So I'm not big on the font that you chose. And make sure that you spell the name of your company correctly, because that's very, very important, because you misspelled it here. Don't feel like you have to take up most of the area with your type, because I think with some of the type it's a little bit large for being on a business card. I don't mind this side of it. I think that you have a cool design going on here, but again, I don't really get the whole business aspect from it. I don't get the business feel. So cool design, but again, remember who your client is. Same with the advertisement. Again, I like the photo. I think it's an awesome photo, but I don't know if that guy really is your main demographic that you're trying to appeal to. So again, just always remember who your client is, and always remember who you're trying to sell to as far as your demographic and everything with your design. So I like overall some of the designs that you did, but I'm not really getting a cohesive feel from it, and I think you need to focus on appealing to your demographic more and reflecting your client. Okay?